some prototype. I think we already, let me switch to prototype. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we started with some prototype. I think we did this onboarding screens. Yep, these ones, we did these ones already. So up to this point. So what we'll be doing now is to continue. But before we continue, we might want to work on the, let me just delete this. We might want to work on the, try some interactions on this screen, on this splash screen. So we can have some, because if I play this now, let me play. Oh, I think I have, I'm coming. Remove interaction. Okay, no, I'm not removing. I think it's just this one. So let me play it. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, this is it. So you see how our interaction is. So after this flash screen, we just come here. But then you see there are some paparazzi I did to my splash screen, the one I showed you in the last class, and probably we might try something similar because it's quite simple. So you might try something similar to that in today's class and also do some other prototype. So let's just start with the onboarding screen, with the splash screen. So this is the splash screen. We want something that is kind of interactive. Should I say interactive? Something that has animation or that kind of thing, yeah. So for this, there are a lot of stuff you can do depending on what you want to do. I would have loved, from my own idea, I would have loved, because this thing is actually, this thing has no meaning. I'm just the one that did this, by the way. So because it's like having to, I would have loved it to slash across the screen. But then let's just go with something a little bit simple and comprehensible. So I will delete this, or before I delete that, I will duplicate this screen. So let me just keep this here as my final destination, but this is where I want to start from. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to delete this one. Then these two, I'm going to scale it up. I'm going to scale these ones up very well. Okay, let me ungroup this so I can have access and group. All right, I'm coming. So I'll just do this. I'll just scale this one up. I want it to like coming from like the upper part. Why is it not? Okay, I'm coming. This one, and this one. Frame. So if I frame them, I'm just resizing the frame so it can be something like this. Yeah. So now I will scale this one up very well. So I want it to like cover my screen. So I want something like this to cover my screen. Now this is one. This has covered my screen. What I will now do again is to duplicate this screen. I'll duplicate this screen. Then this cover, I'm going to reduce it down a little and make it center. I can still reduce it if I'd like to. So it depends on, so this is this. So then I can still duplicate this also. So that's just the brain behind animation or prototype. You might see an animation in Figma, that Figma prototype, that a car is moving. It's actually a work of a lot of duplicates and the state that has been set. So this one, I can reduce this one smaller a little. Then another one, do this also. Do this also. Then reduce this one. So these are our final destination. We are coming here. So I'll reduce this one too. Then I can put it to the middle. Then we are not there yet. I'm still going to duplicate this. Then I can say probably maybe we are there. Let's just say we are there. Let's use this size for now. So now that I have this, you see the transition, you see the step, this to this to this to this. So anybody has any problem, any question regarding this ones? I'll just rename this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So anybody have any question up to this point? All right, I guess not. So then we are going to try some settings. So I'll switch to prototype. We might be doing a lot of try and error. It's normal if you do yours and you're not getting it right at first and you're trying to do it again. It's just normal. So I just want to increase the spacing between these ones. So then I want to connect one to 2. So I'm connecting 1 to 2 on after delay. Navigate to, let me change to, navigate to, then instance will be changed to, should I use dissolve or smart animate? Quick. So then let's stick to these settings first. So let me change this from 800 to 20 because I want it very fast. Then from 600 to about, let's say 10. So let's have that first. Then I'll do same thing with same settings for this ones too. So I'll just do this because they are same settings. So I will just connect it straight first. Then this one comes to the last one. So another thing with prototype is you can then select, all these ones are on top, they are not on after delay. To know if your settings have actually been set to after delay, you see like a dot in the middle of this line. For example, this one, you see this dot is there. So if I zoom in, it's telling me, okay, I have an after delay. So for this one is on top. So I'm going to change it to after delay. This one too, select this one, and select this one. So the 3 of them will be after delay. Navigate to, okay, after delay. So I think this is 20, right? 20 and 10 and 10. All right. So now that we have this, let's see how this looks first. Then we can always try to adjust. Let's see how this looks. The idea is for it to come from a full screen down to this place. Yeah, I think it's kind of looking nice. Let me go to restart. Okay. So it's kind of looking nice, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So another thing I want to do is I might want this bootcamp 2.0 to come in from under, so I can also do some settings to that. That means I'm going to remove this one first. This is not the end. So that means I'm going to have another duplicate. Sorry. I think I should just remove this. Delete. So this number 6, I want to remove this. So because it's not the ending yet, this is not the ending yet. So I want this bootcamp stuff to slide in from under. So I will duplicate this one also. If I duplicate this, then I want this to be my final size. Paste here, paste here. Then I'll bring it down. Yeah, something like this. So the 2 of them, I will frame it. Now I've framed this. I noticed in our prototype, the stuff is not really, the size is very far. If you are doing it, you make sure the size is not too far from each other, so the changes won't be very, very significant. So I want to stick with this size, and I won't go to this smaller size. So for this one, now that I have this, I'll delete this. I'm using this one as my final destination. So I'm going to duplicate this one also. So now that I've done that, I will select this bootcamp 2.0 and move it downward, move it down. Still inside this frame, move it down. I'm sorry. Hold my shift and move it down, move it down. You can also use your arrow down button on your keyboard. So I've moved it down, but it's still inside this frame. You can't just see it. So now that I've done that, this one, I prototype this one to this place, set it to after delay. Yeah, quick. So this one now, set it, this one here. Let's see what the settings might have. This one might not want to have after delay. This one I want to have. Oh, sorry, after delay. Yeah, but not smart animate. Let's see what else we can use. Let me use ease in. Ease out. Okay, let's use ease in first. So let's see how that's going to ease in. So let me play this now. All right, that's not what I want. Restart. That's not what I want. I want it to actually slide in from the bottom, but this actually is looking nice also. I just need to reduce the timing here. If I reduce this one from 300 to 100, now you will see it to be faster in easing in, but I don't actually want easing. Is it faster or slower? I think it's slower. So let me see. I want it faster. This one, 800, change it to 200 or 50. Let's use 50 at first. So then restart this. Restart this flow 7. Yeah, this for 1. This for 1. This is for 1. And the spacing here is actually too much. So I'm going to change this one from smart animate to moving. Should I use moving? Let's see what this one will do first. Okay. 50. 120. So it's very normal for you to be playing with the settings like this till you finally get what you actually want to do. No, not this. It's actually looking nice, but I'm not satisfied. So I'll just do something else instead of moving. Let's use smart animate, linear. Let's try linear first. So let's see what that will give us. No, that's not it. That's not the vibes I'm wanting. Anybody know any suggestion that will work? I want to hear from you guys. So I want it to come in from below, from the bottom.
Okay,
Anybody?
Mr. Premi, I think you should try overlay. You can try an overlay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. An overlay.
Hello? Yeah, you can use an overlay, then you set it from the bottom. So when you are playing around with the settings, it should be from the bottom.
Oh, okay. But I don't think I know how to do that. I don't think I know how to do that.
No, where you have after delay. Yeah, go to
Yes.
where you have
After delay. Okay,
Yes,
overlay. Open overlay.
yes. Then you can set it from the bottom. No, not there. Yes, from the bottom center.
Bottom center. All right, let's try that. 50 seconds, 50 milliseconds. So let's try that. Restart. Still giving me something similar to that stuff. Still giving me something similar to that stuff.
I'm thinking, is it because you, or did you duplicate that text? That text did you
Sorry,
duplicate
did you?
into the next
Sorry.
frame?
Okay. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to? You want this Bootcamp 2.0 to come from below, right?
Exactly, from below.
Okay. So to do that, you have to make this bootmap a component. You have to make it a component.
Yeah, I don't actually want to
Then
do it with the components. I want something easy for everybody to understand. I'm coming. Let me ungroup this. Probably it's because they are in a frame. Let me ungroup this one too. It's possible because they are in a frame. So let me remove this overlay to navigate to smart animation. I don't want to use anything components in this animation in this splash screen. So it will just be something everybody can get. Let's try Gen 2. I think I've removed the frame. Yeah, it's because of the frame. So what actually happened was that Bootcamp 2.0 and this logo is kind of in a frame. They are kind of in one frame, and that is why the transitioning from a particular frame to that one is keeping like the properties of the previous frame, because these two in this frame they are together, and they are coming to this frame also, whereby these two they are together in this frame. So like I told you in previous classes that prototyping in Figma also deals with properties of your component. Oh, sorry, it was not this class. Or was it? Because I don't know, I've said it one time before. So if you have a let's say, yep, let's use this one for example. And I have this screen here, you have cards.
Sorry. Can I add something?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sorry, before you move on. So another way to go about that loading animation is to just make it a component, so that you don't have to have like 8 separate frames. You can just make the entire loading thing a component and place it in one frame and it plays. So that's another way to think of it.
Yes. That's after you've done your settings. So you just copy one of the frame, probably the beginning, then, or should I say this one? It can even be this one, this last one. So let's say I'm done with this now. Or I should have created a component before the prototyping stuff. But I think it will still work with this. I guess so. Let me copy this.
It will still work. I'm just saying that,
Yeah.
now, like, we're trying to, the whole with Figma and all this like new updates, we are trying to reduce how many screens we have like on
your board. So this ones can just be in
Yeah.
your like workspace, probably in your star guide section. So you just, or your component section where you've dedicated for components and stuff like that. So you just create it there, then you copy one of the variants, normally preferably this one, and just copy it to your main design, so it will still work. Do you guys understand that? Just like we did for I think this one. Yeah, I think we did something related to this one. Is it this one or this one? Yeah, it's this one. So we did something related to this one. You see, we created the component somewhere, then we now brought an instance inside of this frame to use. So you can do the same thing for this one also. While all of this will be a component set. All of these ones like this will be a component set. So then you now copy one of them. Let's say I copy this one and now paste to replace. Let me paste to replace. So this one now, if I set a flow point to this one, so this one, but then I think it will still need to do with some calculation. It will still need to do with some calculation. It might not work. Let me create component set, see if it will work, because I've already done the prototype. Design. So create component set of this. Let me see if the prototype remains. Then this one, I bring it here. So if I play this one, and that's not working, delete. Copy, paste, yeah. Sorry, duplicate rather. Oh, sorry, I have to duplicate individual so I can remove the components. Design, duplicate this. then detach instance. All right. So I will just delete all of this Django. So let's do, since we already get the settings correctly, I think it should be quite faster. So let's do that. Let's create a component set first. Let's create a component set first. So then I say this one should prototype. This one should move to this place. This one also should move to this place. This one also should move to this place. And this one to this place. And this one to this place. Yeah. I will leave this last one for now. So I will just select this also, and this, and give it the settings of after delay. Change to, what do we use? Smart terminate. Is it Gen 2? I think Gen 2. I think this is 20, and this is also 20, right? This is also 20. This is also 20. And this now has to go to this. This now has to go to this. And it's also after delay. After delay. Then what else do we do? We did Gen, okay, I think we did linear. Sorry, is anybody here?
Yeah, we're here.
Yes, sir, we are here.
Okay, I think we did linear. So that's, let me see if I carry this one and play. Okay, it actually worked. So this one, I'm going to reduce it because it's kind of fast, from 20 to something like 50. So that's for the prototype. So this one now is, I don't know. So this one, let's say, this one now will not be, where are these ones coming from? I don't know where they're coming from. So this one now will now be our splash screen now. This one, this one should come here. Is it after delay too? Yes, after delay. So after delay of how many seconds? After delay of how many seconds? After delay, let's use 20 also. 20, navigate to, it should be instant this time around, or dissolve. Let's try dissolve. Easy, yep, something like that. So now if I play this prototype, this one now. Let me play this first. Okay, it's too fast. That was too fast. So this one, let's change it from 200 to what? To 100. Let's try 100. So now I play this prototype. Is this, wait, what's happening? Let me change it to 300 or 600. Okay, 600 is quite nice. 600, I can increase it to 800 or 1200. I think 100 will be too much, but let's see. So if I play this flow 7, yeah, it's kind of nice. I'll just need to work on the dissolve. 50, I'll change it to probably 150. 150. Then this one also, the way it's sliding, from 50 to either 20 to 20. So let's see what that gives if I play this. I don't think this sliding is linear. I think we use Gen 2, or is it Gen 2? Let's try Gen 2. Nobody remembered the actual settings we used. So if I do this, yeah, I think it's Gen 2. Gen 2 work, but it's kind of looking bouncy for Gen 2. If I play this, or is it not bouncy? Is it my high? Yeah, so that's just for that. So we've done for this this stuff. So you can bring this one anywhere else. You can still keep this one even in your components, something. So you just copy one of these for the developers to see that, okay, this is what the home screen look like, and the remaining ceremony are just until they play the prototype before they see it. So, and that's flow 7, if I'm correct. So you can also rename your flow. You can rename your flow. Let me rename this one to main flow. So that's my main flow. So now I have that. And that brought me here. I think we've done for all of this up to this point. So the other thing that can still show us here is okay, let's do for signing. Have we done for signing? We've not done for signing. So let's assume, let me first continue our prototype first. Let me continue. Let me play main flow. This is our main flow. We have this. So I click on next, enter my, so click on continue. This, and check this and sign up and continue also. I've been verified. Then I'm home. Okay, let's do for login now. Now, that means once they click on skip, once they click on continue, they should come to login. So we are going to do that. So that means let's continue. I think this place. So let's take it to login. Yeah. So now for login, you might want to do something like a loading state whereby it loads before it now comes to your home page. I won't be going through having this one to be input feed once clicked on, because we literally have done that in previous classes. That's what we use for this one, this Opeyemi, so that when you click on this one, it's changed. So I won't be doing that for this. So I will just prototype, continue. I'll just assume we have it already. So I'm going to duplicate this. Then means if you click on continue, you should come to this page and it should be on tab. It should be instance. It should be instance. So now this is the loading stage. Let's assume this is the loading stage. So from here, it's now be after delay. From here to be after delay to our home screen, and it's going to be instance also after delay of let's leave it at 800 now. We might still come back to that settings later. So now I haven't done that. So what I'm going to do is to have this place to be an a loading stage, and we already know our frame. We are using 360. I think we are using 100 large. Yeah, 360. So I'm going to just draw a frame 360 by 800. Okay, 360 is 800. Let me check the yeah, 800. So 800, that's that. Then I will come here to reduce this one to, let's say 40. I won't reduce the pass-through. I'm reducing the opacity here of this field, not the pass-through. So I will now bring this one in. I'll bring this one in. And I want to change the color to something black, something dark. Yeah, something dark. I think 40 is too much. Let's do 30. Let's do 20. Let's do 10. Yeah, 10 might be okay. So let's do 10. So this is 10. So what I'm going to do is this loading circle animation. So I think I will just come back to where we are creating our components. Let's say we have a frame, page for that already. So I'll click on my ellipse, which is O. Then I'll draw my ellipse. I've done that. What can I do to make it? Okay, I can do that. So I want to create something like this, just like you did the first this thing we did. I'll reduce this, then I'll increase the sweep to be something like this, so I can have this. So this now, I can now give it a feel of white, FFF. Then I change it to linear. I change this linear to angular. I think angular will work fine. So now I change it to angular. I try to scale it down. Then I duplicate this. I move this one like this. I move this one like this. I duplicate this again. I duplicate this. I move this one like this. Then I duplicate for the last time. So let me move them up. I duplicate for the last time and move this one also to be like this. Also, just move it anyhow. You can move it according to 45, 90, all those degree stuff. Well, we won't be doing this calculation. So I'll select all of them and also create component set as usual. So now I'll go to prototype. So from this place to this place, after delay, let's say 50. So I'll just do that for this one. So 50 after delay, 50. Let's leave it as it stands for now. Let's see what that will give us. So also this one to this one after delay, then 50. So then this one also back up. This one back up here. After delay again, I make it 50. Let's see what 50 will give us. This one, I bring it outside. Let me first test it by putting it in a frame. Oh, I can't see. Let me change this frame to another color. Okay, now let me play this prototype. Let me see if it works before I take it to my, no, it's dancing. It's not working fine. So what I'm going to do is come back to my settings and see how it's going to work. Let's see how it's going to work. Now I want to consider the direction. So this one is normal. This one is normal. This one is what? 0. This one is, let me use 45. 45. This one is, aside 45, this one is 90. And this one is probably 180. Let's see if that will change it in. So for the settings, for the prototype settings, after delay, you don't use smart animate, linear 100. Forgotten how this thing works. So let me play this. Still dancing. It's actually rolling, but it's dancing, and that's because of the smart animate or stuff like that. That's because of the smart animating stuff. No, it can't be dissolved. Instance after delay. Let's see. This is 20. I've done this before. So it's just the settings you play around with. Ease in. Let's try ease in first and see what we can have. Oh. This to this to this to this. This to this to this to this. After delay, change to property 1, smart animate. Should we try instance? I think we've tried instant before. It did not work. So this one also, well, let's still try it. This one is instant. So let's try instant first. Instant is not working. Let's try. It actually should be smart animate, but the settings now. Smart animate. Should we use Gen 2? 200, 100. Okay, so now if you play this, it's still dancing. And I don't want it to dance. I just want it to stay and just roll for me. Roll for me. So anybody thinking of anything after delay? Yeah, it's definitely going to be after delay. Anybody thinking of anything? 200. Change to smart animate. Dissolve. Linear. Any suggestion? Anybody there? This of this one even looks like it's the worst. How to get this done is just simply this way. Simply this way. The method now. I think I will need to sit down with it and probably get back to you guys. So this is after delay. It's normal. Change to is normal. So the settings now is either it is smart animate whatsoever. Let's try easing. Have we tried easing? Let's try easing. Smart animate easing. Easing said no work. Type of pressure, are the circles aligned? Alignment is not really that necessary. I don't think it is alignment. Let me see. This. I don't think it is alignment. They should be aligned. No alignment. You go here after delay. Right. Very nice, smart animate. So, okay, I'm coming. I think I've had something. Oh, but that means I have to search for the file. I've had something. Okay, no, I shouldn't search for long. I think something like that is somewhere around this one too, because I use that a lot. Let me see. Let me see. I just think, I hope this still works. Yeah. So something like this exactly. So let me see. Let me see the prototype settings. Have I duplicated? There you go. Change to linear 300, 1 milliseconds. Smart animate linear. So what are we doing wrong? This variant. Let me check the naming also. I'm coming. Where is our? No, not here. This is actually a component. Ellipse, variant. Wait, why do I have a lot of this thing here? I actually don't understand this. Components we've changed as a lot. I just have to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what I need to have. So, but let me just do that again. Let me bring this one outside and detach instance. Oh, my battery is critically low. And detach instance. So then after doing that, this one is in this one is in what? 0. So I can do this and make this one to be 45. This is 45. 45. Then duplicate it again. Make this one to be what can we use? Is it 90? I think 90, yeah. Is it 40 after 45 is 90?
Yes, after 45 is 90.
Okay. Then this one should be 180 or so. Let's see how that works now. All of them. Let me just rename this one from components dangles to 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So select all of them and create component set of it. Create component sets. So now we have this one. We have this. If this doesn't work again, I'll try something else. So this prototype, this one to this Yep, this one to this, and this one to this, and this one back to this. Then the settings now. Select, 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 select. So the settings now is after delay. How many milliseconds do I see here? I think I see 15 or 10. Smart animate, linear. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So let me just copy this, paste it here. No, I mean just this one. Okay. Okay. This will never move at all. Let me see the settings that is being done. So this after delay 10 milliseconds. Patuma smart animates. Yes. So this one too. Let me delete this frame and create another one. See like that frame. 1, 2. So change this to blue and bring this one in here. So add the flow points to this one. Then play. Baba did not play. What could be possibly wrong? All right, let me just do this. I won't create component sets anymore because creating component sets is like a fast work and grouping everything instead of just adding variants. So detach instance. So after I create a component of this, what I might want to do is create a variant of it. So to do that, this is just the circle. I create components with this create components. I just click on it. Then I will click on it again to add a variant. I click on it again to add a variant. Now I have a variant of that component. So let me increase this because I will be having like 4 variants. So then let me still increase this thing so you can see. Then I'll create another variant of this to make it 3, then to make it 4. So now that is done. Then this one now is, this one, move it like this. This one should go add out around that. Then this one should come. Yes. So this one now, prototype, switch to prototype. This one should come here after delay of, let's see, 10, or let's first use 50. Linear 100 milliseconds. So we do that for this one too. After delay, what would you use here? 100. Is it 100? 50.
So 10.
Yeah, let's use 50 for now, and let's see what that will give us. We first need it not to be dancing like it is dancing before. So if it has stopped dancing, then we can now adjust the timing. So let's use 50. Then this one should go back to this brother here. After delay, 50. Is it linear? Yeah, linear. So now I'll bring this one outside. Delete this, madam. Bring this one inside. Yeah. So let me play this. Still not working. Still not working. Oh, let me just do this. Yep. So this is K. Let me scale it so you guys can see. This is K. Yep, component. This is actually a variant. This is a variant, default variant. So this now has an after delay. Let me see. This has an after delay. Why is this not expressing? This one. This. Will the prototype follow? No, it won't. Okay, let me see if this will actually work in our displays. Here's a frame. Let me drag a frame and let me paste it here. Let me paste it here. Let me increase it. This is pretty much what we want to recreate, but let me see. A flow point and play. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you can hear.
I can actually play this. This is my network. My play is not working. Flow 7, right? So let me just go to prototype. This is flow 7. We start flow 7. Seconds. Post statement management in use updates. Coming. It's not still working. What are we getting wrong? Delete this one. Okay, this one deletes. This one also deletes. So let me go back here. Let me go back here and I think I can view the settings from here. After delay 1 milliseconds, change to smart animate linear 300 milliseconds variant. So that's default. So this one now, let me see. Angular. Yeah, definitely it should be Angular. Okay. This is also Angular, right? Or is it not Angular? By the way, where are we having fill and Angular? It's not just one ellipse. Angular. Yeah, should be as it should be. So we are from here to this place. I'm coming from prototype. From here to this place, we have this place was 1 millisecond, right? And that's all. Then this one too. 1 milliseconds. 50 milliseconds. Probably we need to wait more for it to actually play. Let's use one. Let's use one. There's a timing now. The timing. So this one, let me copy this, or let me just bring it out. Go to design. Let me bring it out. So now that I've brought it out, let me create a frame for it. Then I change this frame to another color because I'm having white here. So now if I play this, brother is not working. Or do I have to close this Figma and come back in? Because I don't understand why it's not actually working. It should work. Or is there something I'm not doing correctly? Let me delete this. Is there something I'm not doing correctly? This one should come here after delay. 1 milliseconds, 100, change to, yeah, change to. This one also should change to, and this one also should change to. Okay, you know what I'll do? Let me confirm if this is my Figma that is having issues. Let me just copy the components. But I think I've tried it, it did not work. But let me just do that again. Let me copy this one and paste it here. I want to do this. Change this color to. So if it doesn't work here, definitely something is wrong with Figma. But I think yeah, something is actually wrong with Figma. I've gotten some maintenance message today. It did not work. So I think it's Figma problem currently. Let me see if it's working in this particular file. Let me duplicate it out. Let me create a frame for it. Let me bring it in. Let me set a floating point and play. Let's wait for it to load. Did not play still. And it should. Okay, I think there's another place I've used this before that is still playing. Let me see. Let me go and check my physical log. I've done something like this before. Let me see. Let me go to component and style guide. So I just want to be sure. Okay. Let me play this. Let me play this. If this works, well, what are you playing? Add flow points. No, I can't add flow points here. Sorry. Let me go back to this place. This flow points 1. Can you guys hear me? Is anybody still on the score? Because I'm not on the Zoom, so I can't actually see you guys. Yeah, this is working. You see this Django's rolling beside the stuff. That's what I needed. So let me go back to this place.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, let me copy this now. Let me press the frame and change my frame to be this color and copy this in because this is the one I actually used. So copy this in. Then I set a. There might be several ways you can actually create this. This is actually working. There might be several ways you can create this, but the recent, let me see how I did this one then. The recent one I just is still after delay. 1 milliseconds. Yeah. So what's wrong? Tell me what settings we are missing actually. This is variant. Do anybody see anything different in these settings? Huh? Let me copy this. Now let me paste this here and see if it's going to work. Yeah, it is going to work. Change this color to red. Then I'll add a prototype to it. Then I'll play it. It works here. So what's now the problem? So this is an ellipse. This is also an ellipse. This is also an ellipse, and these two. So now these. Let me go to design. This is still definitely an angular. Still definitely angular, of course. That's the default. Okay, let's do something else. Let's try again. I draw my ellipse just like we did in the initially. Then I draw my arc to have this shape. Then I draw my ratio and also my sweep to close. Then this one now, and I have a linear but angular kind of stuff. So this one is white, F. While this one is same white but very low. So now I can now say this one, reduce it a little. I don't want it to be as big as this. So this one now should be components. So now that is a component. This component, I'm making a variant of this component, which is this one. So let me try and increase this one. Let me try and increase this one. So this one, I make another variant, right? So now let me see if there's anything conflicting. Nothing is conflicting. So what was now the why is the error? I just want to move this one down. So now let's try again. So this one is actually this size. This one we just change it to 45 or anything we want to. Just make sure it is kind of rolling. Then this one also. It's too much. It's very, very close to that already. Yep. This one can also still come down a little. So we can still use the 45, those numbers. So from this one now, prototype, this one we see after delay, smart animate linear 100. This one is 1 milliseconds. We don't want it to stay we don't want it to stay long at all. So this one also is after delay and 1 and leave it in linear. So this one also is after delay. This one also is after delay. Where is it? After delay, 1 milliseconds and linear. So then this one now goes back up to the first very one. After delay, 1 milliseconds and linear. Yeah, so then we have this, which is the default. We have this to be the default, this to be the default. Then I copy this out. I copy this. Let me delete this one. I paste here. Now it's in the middle. Now if I play this flow heat, it should work, but it's not working. And now I think I need to write something to Figma support, because I think probably it's their network or something. Probably something is broken, because if you see the settings, the setting is quite the same, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. I've done this circle 101 times, so that's how it should be. These are the settings. So just keep the settings. Just keep the settings in mind. So, but I'm going to be using this because this actually work. But the thing is, the sweep is too thin for me. I don't want it to be thin. I can't actually edit this again. I don't think I can. Okay, I can still. Yeah, it's too thin. I have ratio of 8. Let me do 90. Ratio of 90. This one. Ratio of 90. I just want to increase the thickness. So 90 and 90 and 90. So that's for that. So now it has increased. Let me, oh, sorry, this is not it. Let me copy this and paste to replace. And let's see if this will work. Still work. It still work. So this basically, that's just the settings. If you look at this, you create a circle, an ellipse, you draw it to be something like this. You can achieve this in several ways. You can use a stroke, you can use something else, but just make sure you achieve something round like a ring like this. Then you set it to angular, that's the fill. Then after you've done that, you add variant of it to the number of, preferably 4. 4 is just enough. So then you do the settings like this. It should work. I don't know what was wrong with Figma tonight. It should work. That's the normal settings. That's the normal settings. Unless probably maybe it stopped working and they've cancelled it, or there's another way. But that's the way I know, and it has working, and this is an evidence. Yeah, so that's that. So for this now, since I've gotten this circle, what I'm going to do is I might still want to use this one. I'll just remove the frame, change this one, this frame, I will remove the fill inside, then I'll copy the frame. I'll copy the frame and bring it here. Where do you want to use it? Where are we using it? I think yeah, we're using it here. So I'll paste it here. I'll bring it in. Yep, bring it to the front. Okay, now I think I might need to make my background darker so it can actually show. So this stuff, I'll make it from 10%, increase it back to about 40. Yeah, 40. Or maybe 50. So it actually loads. So let's see what that does. Where's our prototype? I think here, or prototype flow, main flow, right? So let's play main flow. Main flow, play. Let's play it outside. Starts main flow. So this is the main flow. Then let me skip this to this part where it asks me to log in. So now I've input my this thing, my email address and my password is correct. So I click on sign up. It did not take me to that page. I've not connected it. Let me see. Sign up. Yes, this sign up should come here. Or which sign up is that? This sign up should come here. Sign in rather should come here. Let's see. This should go here. This one on click should come here. Yes, correct. And this one on click should go here. This one on click should go here. Should go to login screen. So instant. And login screens too, after delay. Oh, wait, this thing is not entering the frame. As you can see, we have 2 frames. So this stuff is not entering. It's not entering. It's not, yeah, it has entered now. I'll just go to design, align top. Yeah. So now this one, prototype this one, after delay, 800 milliseconds. Let's do 120, 1200 rather. After delay. So let me try that again. Let me try that again. Yeah, it actually works. So let me restart. So I skip, I continue, I come to my sign up to your account, I click on sign in, it loads for a while, then bring me here. So you can also use that in different scenario where you need to use loading animation. You can make it to be smaller because it's too big in my own eye. Let me see the size. 165. No, this one. Yeah, 50. I need, or let me use 60. 60 by 60. So that's for that. As for that, let me restart this. We got this, we skip, we continue, we sign in, it loads and bring me here. Can then still increase the seconds. So what else we are going to be doing is after this one now, now we are here. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
All right. So because
Yes.
we created, all right, because we created components set for our this thing. Let me see how many people are still on the call. How many of you? Okay. So because we created component set for this this navigation bar, we can just do the prototype from here. Definitely it's going to work. So then this one goes to classroom. All of this one, we select all of them. All of them. And where's our classroom? This is our classroom. So all of this will come to class. And that solves that. On top, it should be instant. And that's for that. Then also assignments. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh, sorry, I've gone click something else. This one. So it's very selecting. It's best. It's better you put it in design, so you won't be selecting your prototype line. So select this one, and select this one. Then switch back to prototype. Then now draw the line to this thing, to assignment. Where's assignment? This assignment here. So it comes here. So same thing for profile. Do we have profile? No, we don't. So I think we really have assignment. Then for home also, you do for home. I change back to design. So I can select. Then prototype, this goes home. So now because I've done for this and because I've used them here, automatically this thing should follow. This thing should follow. This is home. If I copy this, paste this here, the prototype should follow. So let me just copy it and paste everywhere. Select this, and paste to the place. So because I've done that, select it here too. and paste to replace. So I'm only doing this easily, and I'm not concerned about what I'm pasting because I've created component sets, and you remember how we did that. So I will change back to my design. So what I can just do is just to come here. This place is actually assignments. Click on this place, come here, change it to assignment here. This one also I think is assignment. Then change it to assignment here. This one also is still assignment. Change it to assignment here. And this one is what? Assignment still. Assignment still. Change it to assignment. So this also is assignment. I'm going to change this one to assignment. And this is assignment too. Wow, we have a lot of screens in assignment. And this one, I don't know what it is. Let me just leave it neutral. So now that we have this one too. Assignments. So I think the prototype should, yeah, it follows. So now we have this. If I now come here, I click on classroom, it takes me to classroom instantly. So if I click on back, it's not going back because I've not prototyped it. So where should it go? So if I come here, I double click on this, I make sure I'm clicking on this arrow. Then this arrow, I send it back to home on tab instant. So now if I go back to this screen and click on this arrow, it should go back home. So if I click on assignment, I should come to assignment. If I click on classroom, I'll come to classroom. If I click on back, I'll go back. I think that's all. We do this one already. We do this one already in the last class. So let's see what else. Let's proceed. So for the back, it's better you do for the back at once so you won't forget. So this one also I'll do to go back to this screen. Is it this screen? Assignment? No, to go back to home screen. Not class. To home screen. Then this one should go back to assignments. This one should go back to assignment because it's actually a detailed page of the assignment. Same thing with this one too. Should go back to, no, this one will go back to home, I guess. Yeah, this one will go back to home. So this one too, we go back to this product detail, assignment detail rather. Assignment detailed. Then this one also will do the same. Go back to assignment detail. Assignment detail. This one too. Okay, this one will go back to home because it's actually the main assignment. This thing. Assignments. So this is what I'm talking about. This thing, if you've actually created, I think this is the correct home. So I'll just select home. It should go there. So I don't need to drag it there manually by myself, and because it's very far, you see, it comes there by itself. So what flow is this? Let me delete it. So same thing for this one. This one, I think this one will go back to where? Replicate submitted. I don't know where. Probably maybe assignment page. Let's come back here. So now we've done for those. Let's see. If I click on classroom, I can go back. If I click on assignments, I can still go back. If I click on assignment, go to submitted. I've not prototyped this one. So submitted and feedback. So to do that, you can just come here. Since we already have it set already, so I'll click on submitted. So once I click on submitted, it should come here instantly on tab. So once I click on to do, once I click on to do, it should go back to do instantly on tab. So as I click on what else? As I click on feedback, do we have feedback screen? Yeah, I think we do. So once I click on feedback, you go to feedback, and feedback, once I click on to do, you should go to do. Where's to do? I think this is to do. So once I click on submitted, you should go to submitted. This is submitted. So submitted also, once I click on feedback, you should go to feedback. So is this quite straightforward, right?
Yes.
So that's just pretty
Yeah,
much
it is.
prototyping, and it's interesting. So now if I click on submitted, I come to submitted, feedback goes to feedback, submitted back to submitted, to do back to do, and that's how it works instant. So the reason why this is, okay, it might not notice, but the reason why this is no perfect is the size, the positioning. Look at this to do. Look at this one. It's kind of changing as it's changing, but you might not notice that. That's because of the positioning. So if I come here and check where this is actually being positioned, go to design. This 34,128, 34,128. This one is 33,128. Make it 34,128. Then this one too, 34,128. All right. So any question so far? Yeah, it's kind of smoother than before. The only thing different now is the one I'm clicking is just coming out to be looking larger, while others will like go in. I'm talking about the to do, submitted, and feedback, not the content. If you take a closer look at it, it's better than before now. So also position also really matters when you're prototyping. Your position matters a lot. So let me see. What else have we not done? So what else have we not done? I think we've done for this screen too. That's for submitted. Okay, now you click on this one. You click on this one, you come to this page. You come to this page. Yep. You come to this page. You click on any of these ones. Click on any of these ones, you come to this page just for prototype purpose. And that's replicate a Figma of design, and you've submitted. And yeah, this they are giving you feedback. This one you've submitted, they are giving you feedback. So this one we've done. So for feedback, we've done for feedback too. So let's see how that works. So now submitted. If I click on submitted now I'm here. Okay, we've not done this scrolling because it's not scrolling on my hand. There's no scrolling here. So let's do that. So to do that, this is it here. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. So to do that, we just add I think we did it before, but we did it for the screen. So we just add, is it vertical scrolling or horizontal? I think it's vertical. So if it is vertical, yeah, it's vertical. So and that's just for that. That's just that. I see it's just move like that. So I need to check this design. Feedback, something like this. Yes, fine. So let me click content back. So let me check again. Okay, so I think I need to this thing now, my prototype vertical. I need to increase this one to somewhere around this side. Let me see what that will do. Yeah, so I can see the full content. So that's for that. That's for that. So this stuff is not right. It is too small. Let's just 12. Yeah. Okay. Then now I can reduce this one a little. Yeah. So that's just perfect. If I go back, it should go back to do feedback, submitted to do. If I click on this one, I should see this page. Then home, class. So that's pretty much it with prototype. That's just the basic. That's the basic. Any question?
Hello, I have a
Yeah.
question, please.
Okay, go ahead.
So is it that for every prototype we have to like create a new frame and put like the first screen in it?
For every prototype, I'm not getting
Like for every prototype, for now, okay, like the way you're doing the loading screens,
okay.
you did like another frame, then put in the first circle in it.
Yes. The reason why I did
So
that
is it
is for every I'd not do that for, if you notice, I'd not do that for this only. I do it for every component. For every component to actually function well or function as a component, you have to create an instance of that component. That means you have to create a duplicate of it. This is the main component. I cannot set prototype to this. I can't set prototype to it, like add a flow point. I can't set prototype to any of them, right? Because they are
okay?
components. But if I copy this one out, now, this is no more a component, it's now an instance of one of these components.
Okay.
Yeah, so now if I click on this, I can then you see, look at this prototype, you see flow starting point. I can now add a flow starting point because this is actually a frame and not a component. If you look at this now, if you look at this,
Okay.
this is a component, and you can see component 12 by my left toolbar. You see component 12 there. Yeah. So under it, you see component 8, you see component 11, you see component 10 and component 8 again, and component 9 and component this one. So all of these components are under this component 13. I can rename them as splash screen. So they are just one. Splash. How do we spell splash? So splash screen, animation, or interaction, or anything you want to call it. So all this stuff are just a component. If I close it now, this is a component. And you can, if you look at the something like rhombus shape beside it, it is filled.
Yeah.
It is filled. But this one is not filled. That's because this one is an instance of a component. So if I carry
Okay.
this one now, if I bring this one outside, you see this one too will be a rhombus shape, but it won't be filled. It's telling me it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So now it's like a frame on its own. It's like a frame. So, but this one also, if I bring it outside now, I need to put it in a particular frame for it to actually do, because now if I play it now, you won't actually see the usefulness unless it is in somewhere around here, which I want to play. I want it to actually appear. So you get.
Okay.
Yes. So if I create a flow now for this and play it, it's to actually show this is what it's going to show me. But so you guys can see it very well, that's why I put it in a frame. I frame it so you can actually see that okay, the frame is just acting like a container for it. It's not necessary for you to put every of your this thing in a frame.
Okay.
But eventually it's going to end up in a frame eventually, because it is still coming. If I had not put it in a frame like this, let's say I had not put it in a frame like this, it is not in a frame. It is just let me ungroup it. Eventually, it's still coming inside of this frame. This is a frame on its own, login 2. So it's still coming inside
Yeah.
of the frame. So it's still pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Any other question? You're welcome. Any other question? Any other thing you think we should explore? Okay, let me see. What's the time now? 8:33. We've really gone far. We've really spent much time. We've actually prototype all of these screens like that. So if I go back to flow 8, everything should just work perfectly. So if I restart this, the interaction is just nice. But coming from bottom to the middle is kind of fast, and you guys know why. It's just the settings. You can reduce it to the milliseconds. So now I skip, I continue, I sign in. Where's my loading animation? I can't find it. I can't find this stuff. Bring it out. Opacity set to 100. Bring it to the front. This is to be in the front. This to be in the front. Thank you, please. So nice. Let me check. Let me check again. This signing. Oh, sorry. Is it working?
From the frame.
No, let me go back to this place. Is this one working? You know, there are some we created that was not working. Probably it's that one that I went to. But I think it was working before. So now you see it's Figma Wala. I think they are doing some update or something. It's not working anymore. And it was working a while ago. Right? Okay. I think it's this one. Or is it this one? Or is it this one? I don't even know again now. Let me copy this one first. Let's try this one. Because there was actually one that actually worked for us. Play. Yeah, it's this one. So where's it? So let me bring it in. But now I want to try bringing it without a frame and see if it will work. Because I don't know why it shouldn't. Yeah. So create flow points. This. Yeah, it works. So it's not necessarily for you to come with a frame. You can just drop it inside. It will work. So this flow 11, let me delete it. Yep, so let's try again. Let's go back. Restart. Skip. Continue. Sign in. Still not working. On tap. Yeah, come here. And this one, this login too is working here. See, it's working here. Abi, so why is it not working here? Next, continue, sign in. There's an Ojoro somewhere. Now let me bring it out. Let me do this, frame it. Remove the color in the frame and bring it inside the frame and bring this frame inside. Outside safe, not inside. So okay, let's see what that will give us. Next, continue, sign in. Now it works. Basically, you should work without a frame. Basically, this is 100. This is 50. So basically, you should work without a frame. You should work without a frame. Now I brought this frame out. Let's see again. Restart. Yeah, it works. Now look at, I brought it out of the frame. Now you can see it is no longer inside the frame again. This is it here, ellipse 167. It is not inside the frame anymore. But it's inside this login frame, which is just normal. This is just normal. But it's not inside, it's not embedded in another frame, and it still works. So because it should. So I'm surprised as it's not working at first. It's just normal for it to work. It's just normal for it to work. Okay, let me try and delete this frame that I just bring in and check again. Probably is that on that frame that caused a while. Signing. It still work. So I think for today, I think Figma has been kind of misbehaving. Yeah, it has. I noticed that in the afternoon. So that's pretty much it. Any other question? Any other question? Before we call it a night. People are dropping already. These 11 people out of our 19 have started. Yeah, I guess they will just watch the video, the recording rather. So can we call it a night, guys? No question from anyone.
And please, it's not a question. Please, will the video be uploaded on YouTube?
Yes, it will be uploaded.
Okay, thank you, sir.
He said it's not a question, it's a question. All right, so Damola, good evening, how are you doing? Is it clear?
Mr. Payami, good evening.
Brother Bright, I know your voice today since morning. What's up? I missed you.
I'm good. I joined in late, Jerry. I went to watch, but I forgot to have class.
Okay.
I joined in late. The whole thing is looking like magical. Please try upload the video
Yeah,
on time
sure,
so that
definitely. I will upload the video on time. I can't promise, but yeah, I will upload the video.
On time, do you mean like tomorrow? If you say you can't promise, do you mean like tomorrow or like
Tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. Tomorrow is higher percentage, like 90% sure.
not today?
There's 90% at
Okay.
certainty tomorrow, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oyindamola, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, good evening. So any question
Good
from your
evening.
end?
Sorry, no question. No question.
Okay. All right. So any other person with a question? MC Rosemary. Any question? Rosemary, are you there? Okay. All right, guys. No attendance for tonight's class also. No attendance for tonight's class. Any other thing we need to do that we haven't? I don't think so. So yeah, we can then call it a wrap for tonight also. And it has really been
Sorry,
a
sir.
wonderful session.
Sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Really?
Please, sir, when next are we meeting? Please, it's like we should like be practicing this thing. If like once in a while you can just come on board and just teach us, another a kind of trick, some things that we can do more on it, please.
Yeah,
Whether if we should
probably, but that will be something after the boot camp. But normally, PH is a community, so then you can join the community and the seminars and workshops like this happens time to time.
okay. But how can we join the community?
Are you not okay? We are on the Slack channel, right?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. You are going to search for channel. Search for channel. You're
Okay.
going to see product design channel there. So join product design channel. I think you should be in the bootcamp 2.0 only for that.
Yes, I'm already there. I'm there.
Wait,
And
okay, so when next are we meeting?
when next we are meeting is not starting unless the only time we can meet then is probably you want to present your project, which is next week Saturday or Friday. I'm going to confirm that. I think Friday, because basically we should have concluded this project, but it was extended because some groups are actually very, very lagging behind. They are lagging behind very, very well. So very much. So that's the reason why it was extended. So, but you should meet on Friday, yeah, or Saturday. I will confirm that. So aside from that, any other thing? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir, we are hearing you, sir.
Okay. So aside from that, any other thing? Or we can just call it a night then. Okay, I guess we can. Nobody want to answer. Nobody want us to go. You guys still want to be here.
The class is
Question
interesting.
is general, so it's going to be difficult to answer for everybody. That's been the answer.
Okay. Yeah, so you can